Hey, everybody. Yo, it's been a minute, but I'm here. This is Avery, and I got an unboxing for you today. So what I want to show you is the type of skates that I like to get in order to prepare them for, the type of hockey skates that I like to get in order to prepare them for quad roller skates. So we got this box here, and so I'm gonna go ahead and open this thing up. Okay. All right. And what we have here is our box for the skates. Now, the type of skates that I like to get are, Bauer Vapor X-Shift Pros. So that's the skate right there. Haha. Yeah. So here they go. Wow. See these right here. It's kind of fly. Make sure I got this in focus. Yeah, there we go. There you go. See that? Right. So it's a fresh pair. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these hockey skates, and we're going to remove the blade holders or the 2X, and then we're going to put a skate plate and a heel, some trucks, and some wheels on these. So that'll come in a later video, and ultimately they'll be like these. So and now I like the Bauer Vapor X-Shift Pros, but you don't necessarily have to get these. These are a little bit more high end. They're not the most expensive skates, but they're not the cheapest skates either. So I wanna I guess show you a little bit about why I like the Bauer Vapor X-Shift Pro, and also what other skates there are, and maybe you can kind of pick what you like. So let's see here. You have two kinds. You have two skate brands. One is, two hockey skate brands. One is called Bauer, and the other is called CCM. And let me pull up some stuff here. Okay, there we go. So you got Bauer, and then you got CCM right here. So Bauer is think of Bauer like Nike. So Bauer used to be owned by Nike, but it has since become its own company. And think of CCM as Reebok, which got bought by Adidas. So CCM is kind of like Reebok, even though CCM is its own company right now as well. So you got two types of hockey skates or hockey skate brands. You have Bauer and you have CCM, and they're both very good brands. There are probably other ones, so I by no means am exhausting the list, but those are the two that you really want to look out for. And if you go and you buy hockey skates, you're either going to see Bauers or CCMs. So again, this is a Bauer, and this is a CCM right here. So it's really like about personal preference, and what's available to you and what you feel like spending money on. So the different kinds of skates kind of vary based on your shoe size and the amount of money that you want to spend. So in the case of Bauer, they have two general lines, and then they have a third as well. And so I'm showing you on this site here, the Bauer site, and I'm a little more familiar with Bauer's than I am CCM, but I'm just trying to show you what's up. So if we go to CCM hockey and then hit skates, yeah, the skate families. So they have really kind of entry level, and then they have the Vapors, and then they have the Supremes. So I wanted to show you the entry level ones because the entry level ones are blue, and let's see, skates, lifestyle skates. Where did I see entry level? Where was them entry level joints? The beginner? Yeah, here we go. So you have these right here. These are the beginner joints. The beginner Bauer hockey skates are blue. They're black with blue trim. And you can see the price is like $119.99, so $120 USD. And essentially, when you start off with skates like these, the type of material is not necessarily the strongest. It's a good skate, but they basically the more expensive the skate, the harder the skate is, so the more support you get with the skate. Also, typically speaking, the lighter the material that's going to be used in order to create the skate. So this is a very popular model to use to convert into roller skates. But this is basically where you start, and then you can go up from there. So, and that I'll show you that now. So let's see. You have let me hit this button here. So with Bauer's, you got Supremes, right? This is when you go a little further up in price and quality. Then you have the Vapors. So the Supremes are more of a sturdy skate, and they tend to run a bit wider at the lower cost versions of the Supremes. And then the Vapors are more about speed, so it's more of a speed skate. And these right here start to increase. You start to get more options of whips the more expensive you go with the skate. So with the beginner skate, you really don't have the option. That black and blue skate, you really don't have the option to go with different widths for your feet. But so if you happen to have a wider foot, and you kind of want to keep you want to get to like the least expensive, or don't really want to spend that much on a hockey skate, then you may want to go with like the lower end Supremes. But if that doesn't matter to you, and you want to go for like the least expensive, then you want to get that Bauer. You want to get that Bauer blue joint, the black and blue joint. This right here, Bauer XLP skate. Excuse me. I myself like the Vapor line here. So as you can see, it's different kinds of skates, right? And that means basically think about it like cars, right? Like you have certain kinds of cars, and then you go up in the class of the vehicle, and then it's like the more expensive the materials, so on and so forth, right? The higher the quality, typically. So that's what's happening here with the Bauer Vapors. So when you go for like the lower end Vapors, you see that it's a little bit more upgraded than the 120 versions, the Bauer XLPs, but it's still very entry level. Now, the higher up you go, as you can see here, I want to point something out to you, that the toe cap, so basically like the front of the skate for the more higher end skate gets flatter. You see that? So that's like stylistic choice, stylistic preference. I happen to like that. It also has what's called it's like a what is it called, a diagonal cut, something like that, asymmetric cut. So what that means is that let me click in here. What that means is that the toe box, so this part right here, right, is more aligned with the shape of your foot. So I'll show you here. So we have this right here. So this is the Vapor X, the Vapor X Shift Pro toe box. You see it's asymmetrical, right? And then if I pull up the CCM, the lower end CCM, and it's similar. I have I got another pair of Bauers as well to show you, but it's the same with the lower end Bauers, the CCM. You see, it's like got like a more chunkier toe box, right? So that's a stylistic choice. It also takes up more space, so it looks bigger, as you can see. And this was a very inexpensive skate. This skate is like $80-$90. I may have even paid like around 50 USD because I got it at the at Play It Again. So basically at the secondhand sports equipment store. But these I got from purehockey.com. So, all right, so that's that's the difference with the toe box. And yeah, not only that, the tongue also gets thinner as well. So you can't really, it might be a little hard to tell here, but the tongue, so let's say, you can kind of see it. You can see it here for the really higher end one, and you see the price there, $749 to $1,059. You don't necessarily have to go that high because it's not like we're actually playing hockey here. We're skating. So I myself personally don't necessarily have to go this high for what it is that I'm doing. But I just like to know that I have a quality skate. So and the skate that I typically get is let's see, yeah, well, it's this one right here, the 3X, and they also kind of changed the names. I'm noticing a little bit, and also they updated the look because this is a 2023 design here, but the design that I'm showing you, which is right here, this is the 2021 design. But it's basically the same. So, and I save some money because the price is lower until they sell out. So, let's see, because I did not pay that price at all. Price I paid for these was $450 USD, something like that. So anyway. That's the Vapor line and the line that I like to use, but you don't necessarily have to go this route. You can go depending on how much or little you want to spend. But this is the Bauer Bauer site, and then this is the CCM site, and you can see their skates. So, and CCM makes some really dope skates too. As you can see here, you can kind of like fiddle through it. But my suggestion is, if you want to convert these into quads, you don't necessarily have to get the highest end skates, so you don't necessarily have to spend thousands of dollars or drop a comma and get these, right? Like the highest ones. You don't necessarily need that level of performance on your skate, because it's not like you're playing professional hockey. But at the same time, you do want some level of stiffness. You want some level of you want the skate to be light. You want the skate to be high quality, right? So it's not really much different than the choices that you're going to make if you want the traditional roller skate route, like a Rydell. Rydell skates. So if you want, and you got a Rydell, so which is extremely popular skate. Trying to pull up the Rydells. Nope, the Rydell Ice. Let's see, Rydell Order, Rydell roller skates. So let's go here, or let's go here. Well, these are speed skates. I'm trying to find like, okay, yeah, so like an OG roller skate. And even these, you see the price there. And you know, the upper here is soft leather, so yeah, so these are another pair, different examples of Rydells here. So these have stiff uppers. So and you see the price on there. So the cost between boots are congruent, whether it's a hockey skate or whether it's a quad roller skate out the box. But of course, the hockey skate is going to have a completely different aesthetic, and it's going to have different kinds of performance enhancements when it comes to footwear. So, and that's why I like the hockey skate, because I feel like there's more variety of options. It's a little bit more configured for my feet, because I'm really big into podiatry and that kind of thing. So yeah. So take a look, see if you like something. You can also get hockey skates off the secondhand market. You know, you can go to, let's see, so there's one website, Play It Again Sports. I've gotten hockey skates from here before. So this is one spot. Let's say, I'm trying to type in here, shop gear. So let's see. Where's hockey? Here we go. Skates. So you can always scoop up some skates from the secondhand market. The only thing is you just have to learn your size, know your size. And there are ways in which you can figure that out. Hockey skates do not necessarily correspond to your shoe size. So I like to go to the hockey shop and get my feet measured, but you can also do stuff online, how to measure My feet for hockey skates. Right. So there's YouTube videos and websites where you can figure that out. So you're going to want to do that. And then from there, you can go to Bauer.com. You can go to ccmhockey.com. You can go to Play It Again Sports if you want to save some money. They did, again, these are secondhand used, and you kind of are picking from the options in which that they have available. So there's that part. And then also you can go to eBay if you want to go to eBay, and maybe you'll find something here. So these are just some options that you got. So, you know, here's a pair of those Bauer XLPs, it looks like. And if not, they kind of look like them. So yeah, so if you're just getting started, you probably want to go to, or for yourself, you probably want to get some beater skates and practice. But if you actually want something that's really kind of performant, then I would suggest that you spend a little bit more and get a nicer skate. So anyway, hopefully that has been helpful. And I will be converting these into roller skates very soon, getting ready for this year. So really excited. If you have any questions about parts or pieces or how to do this yourself, feel free to send me an email at Avery at averygoodidea.com. And also, if you're interested in having your skates made for you, then also send me an email, and we can get a price to you for what that's going to run you. So, and be on the lookout also, because we got some special designs coming in the future. So subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff, spread the word. Appreciate your support. Let's get it going.